Welcome back, everybody, to a potential brand new series on the channel. This is a game called Brotato. Fans of Alexa and Turtle Melon should know what this game is by now, but in case you're unaware, like I was just about 48 hours ago, this is a Vampire Survivors clone type game. And if you don't know what a Vampire Survivors game is, well, we're in the same boat. This is my first, wave-based Vampire Survivors combat type game, and I gotta say, out of the two runs that I've played so far of the game on my own time, I really do enjoy it. So what does this game have to offer? What is the unique pull of this game? Well, you'll see as we play through it. We hit start here, we got a couple of characters we can play as. We got well-rounded, brawler, crazy, ranger, mage, chunky, old, lucky, mutant, and generalist, and I don't know who the hell this man is down here, explorer. We'll do the first, the base character for the first episode here, but as the series progresses, we can kind of branch out into the more unique and specialized characters. So, we gotta choose a weapon off the bat here. What are we gonna choose? You want a melee weapon? You want to have a ranged weapon? What are you going for? I think I did the pistol my first run, then I played with the double barrel shotgun my second run. Let's try the SMG for now. This is not going to be like a permanent weapon, by the way. You can exchange and trade and combine weapons as the game goes on here, but here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to hit Danger Difficulty 0. We're putting this like arena. It is a set square every single round, and every round that passes, more enemies and tougher enemies will spawn, making it harder and harder for you to survive. They may charge you down, they may shoot bullets, the works of like pretty much any, random enemy type. That may seem very simple to you right now, and when I started playing the game as well, I was like, this is a little bit of a simple experience here. We'll go HP regen, why not? And we can buy more guns right here. In the bottom right, you can see we have weapons, 1 out of 6. We can get up to 6 weapons and combine those. You'll get it as we go on here. We have some items here. Lost Duck, 10 plus luck sounds pretty good. Another gun also sounds pretty good. 8% chance to heal when picking up material. Why don't we buy the gun? And why don't we also buy Cute Monkey? And we'll start out round 2. When you get to wave 20, by the way, that's like a win. Wave 20 is a win in any of the game's difficulties, I'm pretty sure. But you kind of get the idea so far. You drop into a map, a bunch of random stuff spawns, and you shoot it and take it out. It is a very simple premise, but it gets really tough as the games go on. I've actually never even beaten a run of the game, despite it looking very easy and simple. Things get chaotic, like, pretty fast. We gotta level up right here, nice. So, top left, I'm going to give, this is like the episode I'm going to break down every mechanic I know about the game so far. You'll see our level meter in our top left. When you pick up those green things on the ground during an active wave, it progresses your level bar. And once you do that at the end of whatever wave you're fighting, you can choose like a permanent stat upgrade here. We have speed, damage, HP, and dodge. I'm going to choose damage right now. And then we'll choose some armor, sure. And then at the end of every round, of course, you get to buy new weapons or items to help you obviously win the waves. Attacks have a 25% chance to deal... There's like a thing in my eye right now, I'm so sorry. A chance to deal burning. I kind of want to just buy a couple of weapons here and then go on. You can also see right here in the far right our stat meter. Our range damage is a bit down, but everything else seems to be either average or good. It's a good way to keep track of how your items are synergizing as the run goes on. But according to when I was talking to Alexa about this game yesterday, this is like one of the more unique survivor type games because a lot of them just don't have shops. Like, they just either give you random items or you have the same build the entire time, which to me sounds like a very boring game, but I could be wrong. This game definitely proved me wrong in that regard earlier, where I was like, I don't really get it. I'm just sitting here walking around. I'm not even shooting the enemies. The game auto shoots the enemies for me. I wanted to get a level there by the very... We got a level, looks like. We're fine, actually. Fingers, damage, attack speed. We'll go for even more damage. Oh, a laser gun. Or we could... Okay, we're going to buy this, and we're going to do some combining. You can combine, like, the same tier of weapon and the same type of weapon to get a tier 2 of that same thing. We have a Ghost Axe 2 now. It deals 20 damage, has a 2 times critical hit bonus, double knock, or 2 knockback, sorry, and a bit more range. It seems like a pretty damn good weapon, if I'm being honest with you guys. That we can, I guess, we could buy Slingshot, actually, and then we could combine Slingshots and then buy a Laser Gun. Might have been a based play, I'm not quite sure. But the early waves tend to be this pretty much like run and gun, get some levels, get geared up, and then once wave like 10 hits, shit starts going crazy. New enemies start spawning and stuff like that. And of course, as the series progresses here, we'll get higher difficulty modifiers to start the runs out with as well. But this reminds me of like a game I used to play back in middle school on like Cool Math Games. There was a game very similar to this one. I think you played as like a badger or a raccoon, and you had like I think all you had was a sword, and you would just run through cutting down enemies every single wave. It was a lot of fun. I actually had a good time with that game when I was a younger child. Attack speed, we'll go for that. Medical gun. So medical guns have lifesteal, which when you take down an enemy, it has a chance to give you, I think, HP back. Yeah, we can go for some lifesteal, dude, sure. I do kind of want to. We can do a reroll here. And we could... I'm going to recycle this, and I'm going to buy a laser gun. And then I'm going to combine the laser guns to get laser gun 2. And I'll do one... Oh, we can combine the medical guns to get medical gun 2. And I think that's all I want to do for rerolls right now. I think we have a pretty, like, based item loadout here. I could be wrong, though. I have still yet to win a run, so I guess we'll see. But this is going to be taking the place of the Shovel Knight slot on the channel for a while. I had a good time with that game. Shovel Knight was very, very fun. But it seems that I've already, like, breached every piece of content besides one major secret that the game has to offer in like 5 episodes. I could have won a run, I think 3 episodes in, if I didn't get that weird like puzzle. I had no idea what was going on with it. I could have probably won a run fairly early on. The game's not bad. It's a great game. It's worth every penny. The issue is, though, for content, we'll go... I want to be a well-rounded man. I'm not going to try to just upgrade damage and that's it. SMG 3. You can't... That's another gun at the 3rd tier. I actually don't know how high gun tiers can go. I've gotten to 4. I don't know if it goes any higher than 4. Maybe 5? I guess we'll see later on in the series. But it's a great game. For content, though, there's not enough diversity to really, like, hand it out for super long. I mean... It's 4 areas, and there's very little variation between those 4 areas. Maybe, I think it's like 1 alternative path per area, so like, you're only going through 4 floors each time, and distinctly, the first area I think is always the same, so I think you're really only seeing, like, potentially, like, 8 different textured, or like tile sets for the game, which... visually is not like super interesting to me, and I would much rather, I want to get a level up here, there we go. I would much rather try to find a different game that can be played for a bit longer. Ooh, item found. Yeah, I'll take this scared sausage, and we can let's do some luck. I don't know what luck upgrades, but I guess we can go for armor too, because armor's going to make enemy damage do less. We don't have any explosion things, I don't think, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Lightning Shiv sounds pretty cool. I might just, you know what, we'll buy it in case we get like an explosive gun later on. It could do wonders for us, but I don't know. Like I love Shovel Knight a lot. It was one of my favorite platformers when I was like 14, and it still is a really, really solid game. But for a roguelike to only, I saw the same exact items every single run, it felt like. I was in the same areas every single run, fighting the same exact enemies. Like, there's not enough variation to make it that replayable. I was kind of already getting a little bit tired of the lack of content, per se. In a game like Isaac, you know, there's so much versatility between synergies and enemies, and also the modding scene being as big and good as it is, it changes a lot. Shovel Knight doesn't really have that same modding or community scene, and I don't think the game was really like marketed well enough to do like super well as a game. Reason being is normally, I'd rather have the max HP, I think. There's HP again. Scissors 2. Why don't we go for, what does harvesting do? Go to the, I can't, there we go. It was a weird menuing issue right there. You earn 15 materials and XP by the end of a wave. Okay. So yeah, why don't we buy the harvesting? And why don't we buy the hedgehog? I want to keep my items spread well, and we'll save the rest of these for, well, we can actually probably recycle this, then buy scissors, and we can have 2 melee weapons. I've really only been running range when I play this game. Might be making a big mistake. Melee might actually be like super, super strong. I'm still kind of getting my bearings for how the damage scaling and stats work in this game compared to other roguelikes and vampire survivor type games that I've played in the past. But normally when a game comes out, like a game as big as Shovel Knight, you'll see like, you know, full game OSTs or every final boss fight videos appear on YouTube, and they'll normally always hit like around, I would say 700k to like 1 million views per game. Shovel Knight's official OST was only at 10k views, and I'm not going to take that as like that's the view cap for that game, but it is strange that the official OST is barely cracking what an average Let's Play of a game like that on a variety channel would do. Just a very strange situation, I think, all around. Ooh, some 3s over here. Like, we can, if we're gonna run melee, I'll go for regen. Chameleon. Scissors 2 again, though. Okay, you know what? I'll bite. We'll go for scissors 3 right now. There we go. I want to have 5 guns. It's another 2. Sure, we'll take it. I'll bite. And then we could roll again. We'll buy loss. I'm just going to buy stuff until things work out for me. I think I just want to see what the items can do. I should look when the wave ends what luck does in this game. But if it's like the OST of the game isn't cracking 10k views, there's not going to be much of an audience to want to watch the content, and the game is already losing steam in my eyes in terms of just how much time you can truly spend playing it. I really don't see a world, that was dumb, that was even dumber, a world in which Shovel Knight Dig becomes like a best-selling or like even like a really, really good-selling roguelike. It's a great game again, but it doesn't really have the makings of a game that's going to last a long time. And when you're making a roguelike, I think the most important factor is your game should last a long time. If your game's only going to be like a, you know, flavor of the month type thing, or just like a small little adventure, I don't know if a roguelike is the best thing to do there. I think that would be kind of just a waste of resource. Again, I don't know anything about game dev, so I could just be saying, I'm gonna buy range actually. I could just be saying the stupidest stuff of all time, but hold on, real quick here. Poisonous tonic. It looks pretty good. What's my dodge at right now? 0. I don't want to do that then. We can buy this for like just living longer. What does luck do? Where is luck? There, it's at the way bottom here. A 15% more chance of finding items or consumables when you kill enemies. Okay, so luck kind of increases the quality of stuff you'll be seeing. I understand now. I get it. It's a somewhat important stat, I would say. Finding like quality 3 items in the shop could be pretty good to carry you through most of your runs here. I'm still trying to work out as well a general strategy for like how to move and like how I should take out enemies in this game. I should just like stand still and just take out the small ones as the waves start or whatever it may be. But as you can see right now, I'm getting swarmed. The waves become a whole lot harder from here on out, and the enemies deal a whole lot more damage, it looks like, too. I think I died in like 2 hits on my last run to a charging, like, enemy. You know, one of those Mario, like, football dudes? I think I, like, borderline died in 2 hits to one of those guys. So I'd rather Oh god, melee is helping. Yeah, right there is this one hit. Okay, I'm regenning. We're fine. We're actually so fine right now. Just stay with the motions. Just keep a basic path. Keep a ring around the map going. 5 seconds left. You can live for 5 seconds. It's not too bad. Okay. 20 range. Yes, attack speed seems very important. Speed or range damage. I'm going to go for speed, honestly. 15 max HP? Yeah, I want that. I really want this as well, but I don't think... I can't scrap items I've already bought. I'm going to lock... I think locking this keeps it for the next cycle, but I do really want to get 3 armor and a max speed. Medical gun 2. Let's try something here. I'm going to keep 2 medical guns, and once I get the option to buy another gun, then I'll combine those to open up a slot. I think having more guns is better than having less guns but higher tier guns. Again, you know, I could be wrong. If there's... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. If there are any pros in the comments who want to call me out for that play, please do. I will listen to you and probably ignore it by the end of the next episode, but eventually I'll take your advice when I can't win a single run. But TLDR, like, Shovel Knight's a fun game. Shovel Knight Dig, I should say, the roguelike version. It's a fun game, but I think it's already run its course for content. To me, that, like, game, it didn't die out fast, but it had less longevity for me personally than Archvale did. And Archvale was previously the shortest running series on this channel besides like any one-off videos I've done. Like the old Mario Party series or the old Minecraft maps with Merm. It died off very... I'm taking a lot of damage right now. There's bullets like everywhere. Lord help me. Okay, watch the red. The red bullets mean ouch. That should already be pretty apparent to you. Thank you for not dying. I appreciate that. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. I think we should go for dodge as well. So Warrior's Helmet is still here. I'm going to buy it. And then I'm going to combine into Med Gun 3. Then I'm going to buy the Shuriken. I think, actually. 1 HP recovered from consumables. I don't think materials count as that. I'm a little torn right now. I think I'm going to buy neither of these. We'll go for a quick reroll right now. I think HP is pretty important. I'll do it. And then we'll fight our wave 12. New record. I think I've made it to wave 14, I want to say, before I rightfully perished in my last run. But 40 HP is the highest I've had. I'm going to focus on just taking them out as they come right now. Okay, not a good idea. I've learned from my mistakes. Give me a second. Let me recover my stuff here. I think the biggest thing to focus on is just finding a line. If you can find a line to dodge through the wave of enemies, you're going to buy yourself a lot of time. And keeping the green for level up 2 is going to be quite important. I think I want to go for roughly around like 1 level per wave, maybe 2 in the early game. I'm going to backtrack here real quick. It wasn't the best choice. Yeah, okay, it wasn't the best. I understand now. Oh, God. HP is coming back. We're fine, boys. Yeah, we're not doing too well right now. I need better armor. I need to like just be taking less damage, I think. But range, we can hit enemies. It doesn't matter about having range though, because everything is already so close to us. I feel like. Ooh. SMG4. And then sword or shredder. I'm gonna honestly, I might want to go melee here. Maybe going melee will give us a higher chance to win. I have no idea. Our speed is bad and our elemental damage, whatever that means, is bad. And our lifesteal. Okay. This might be our final round. It might be a very short first Brotato episode here, but I'm gonna hope we can pull this one out. Here's my new strategy. I'm going to take them down as fast as humanly possible when they spawn in. I'll get swarmed less this way, I think, if I play a little bit tighter in the early game and clear things out for when the later game hits. Like these guys right here, they can all go. They're weaker. The big boys start spawning soon. That's what I gotta be really afraid of. These guys might shoot bullets as well, which is a little bit terrifying. But if I can just kind of keep a chunk of them near me, and as the waves are sort of going through the motions here, oh my god, you did so much damage. I can kind of focus in. And just focus the weak and the ones that are following me like this. I will say, so far, not to jinx anything, this round has gone a lot better than the last one has for us. Don't know if I'm playing better or if, like, that was an easier wave, but that felt pretty good. Ghost Scepter 3. Its range. We'll do that. 2+ armor and more dodge. Can't afford it. I mean, we have good weapons, it looks like. I want to believe we can win our first run on camera. That's what I want to believe right now. I've got to just take a drink of water and get my brain pumping. Take some deep breaths. Get ready for the wave. And here we go. It's time to be a gamer. If there was any time in your life to be a gamer, I think right now is the chance. Our strategy of taking them out as they spawn in worked really, really well last run. Whenever I see an X, you go near it. You don't run away this time. You don't do big circles. You stand near the X's. You take them out as they spawn. And I think it's honestly working out once again for us here. It's getting a little bit chaotic in here, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I honestly think, in terms of managing the enemies, we're doing a baller job right now. Watch the chargers. Watch the shooters. Okay, 15 seconds. Can you live? This would be a new record for me if I live through this. Weaker guys, you can run through them down here. Okay, we won this one. Getting a little nervous now. 9 max HP. You go for that immediately. -6 dodge. What's our dodge at? 9? We can take this. Ghost Axe 3. 26 would get us up to 88, which is not enough for that. I'm going to lock that in, though, because it is better than Ghost Axe 2. I'm going to buy that for a little bit of lifesteal. Now, our only bad stats right now are speed and elemental damage, whatever that may mean. I think that's like fire and electricity and stuff like that, which I don't think any of our enemies do that, so I think we're fine. All right. New record. Oh my god, there are so many off the bat there. Jesus Christ. Keep the same strategy going. You see an X, you run towards it. You take out the groups when you can. The little ones are all alone. They don't matter to you. You're a man focused on only the primary objective here. You got big goals in life, you gotta take them down. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit claustrophobic over here. I'm gonna take a quick swing to our left. But I'm not gonna, oh god, I'm not gonna stop my, oh god, my strategy. I should probably stop my strategy. It's getting me hit quite a bit. No chargers this wave, it looks like, yet, though. I could just jinx myself, but I don't see any. You have 53 HP. I think we're getting extra HP from one of our weapons whenever we kill a certain amount of enemies per wave. I gotta go. I'm running into bullets every which way, it feels like. But I also can't really tell where, like, my actual hitbox is. So, I don't know if we're getting hit by bullets or, like, enemies are touching us. Either way, we beat that wave. Candle. Negative 10% enemies? Dude, that sounds amazing. Sure, dude, more max HP. Okay, we can actually afford the Ghost Axe now. Upgrade one of our weapons there. Now, we only have one tier 2 weapon. That's pretty good, I think. We have a little bit of melee action going on. 3 melee things and 3... we're a very well-balanced man here. Wave 16. Why are they red? They're like super enemies? They're like champions maybe? They can also shoot? Besides like just their normal attack? What are you? I have no idea. The less enemies is already, I think, making a big difference here. If you could like upgrade things like Rovita in this game, I would upgrade that candle to have like negative 20% enemies. That would be so huge. It would most likely cap at like, I don't know, 15% less enemies, but a man can dream, a boy can dream even. Oh, there's a big charger. I got chucked. I got chucked. I got a new character though. I was like stuck inside. I was trying to move straight in one direction. I was like stuck inside of that enemy there. I don't know what I was supposed to. I feel like a chump now, man. I'm a chumpy Brotato player. Next run for sure. If you guys enjoy the video, by the way, I know it's not Isaac, so it's not going to do extremely well on this channel, but if you did, sharing it around, liking, commenting, all that kind of stuff would mean the world. If this video got a like for every viewer, it'd be one of my most liked videos of all time. Maybe, probably. Either way, though, I've been BD1P. I'll see you guys next episode. Peace out, and goodbye.